Welcome back to News Channel 3's Live at 9. A Memphis woman is getting ready to embark on a rare adventure selected by a national organization to visit and study in Antarctica.
The group selected by Polar Trek will have the rare opportunity to get up close and personal with seals. And here to talk more about her trip is Pink Palace Manager of Education, Alex Eilers. Alex, welcome to Live at 9. Glad to have you here this morning.
Thank you so much.
We mentioned earlier, this is like an adventure, and it really is. What are you about to embark on? What are you about to embark on?
Well, some cold weather.
That's for sure.
But you're going to be prepared.
Exactly. I've got my big red, the parka here, that'll keep me warm. But we're going to be studying seals.
Why seals?
Weddell seals. Well, Weddell seals actually are the furthest southernmost living mammal. And so they swim in and around the Antarctic Ocean and the Ross Sea, where we will be studying them. And we'll be putting this tag on the head of the seals. And this tag will give the scientists all sorts of information, where the seals go during the winter time, and where the seals dive, the salinity of the water, because in Antarctica, even in the summertime, in January when I'll be going, it's going to be cold. In the wintertime, we just can't get researchers out there, and so the seals are actually going to be our researchers, and they will actually swim in the water, and we'll be able to, with this piece of equipment, we'll be able to tell all sorts of stuff about the Southern Ocean.
Now, you leave January 6th. Tell us a little bit about, and you brought the parka with you,
Sure.
but there is some serious preparation that you have to make. As a researcher going to a place like this. Tell us what you've been doing to prepare and what you have to do.
Well, there's quite a bit. Actually, you have to get physically prepared. And so I've been walking with weights on. These boots actually weigh about, well, this is a half a boot. We actually cut them in half to show you. They are, weigh about 3.5 pounds. And so if you have 3.5 pounds on each foot, that's about 7 extra pounds of weight.
And this is the boot right here.
That's what it's going to feel like you're going to be carrying with you every day.
And that's just the boot, and that's not including socks or anything like that.
Do you have a pack? Will you have something with you when you're walking?
Probably not on my back, but I'll have 20 pounds of clothes, on.
Wow.
So I've been walking with weights on my ankles and just to kind of get prepared.
And you've been doing this, Alex, for about how long to get prepared for this?
Well, I was selected last January. And so it's been a year in waiting for me to actually go. So I'm really excited that the time is here.
Do a lot of people say you almost have to be insane to do something like this? Because obviously we just know how cold it is to say the least. But this has been, we were talking during the break, this has been a lifelong dream of yours, so to speak.
It really has. It really has. Well, being that I work in a museum, we don't have a classroom. And so our classroom is,
the world.
Yeah, exactly, the world, or the Mid-South area. And as I said before, I was selected as a NOAA teacher at sea. And one of the neat things about that is it enlightened all of the area schools around us about what NOAA is doing in the research. And through that, I actually became in touch with Polar Trek, which is a national organization doing research at either the Arctic or the Antarctic.
Now, once you gather this information, you showed us the device that's going to be placed on the seal. What are you all going to do with that information, and how are you going to use it once you get back to the Mid-South?
Once I get back. Well, like I said, we will go down in January and put these on. Another team of researchers will go down in October after the winter, and then they'll actually give the seal a little haircut, get this device back, and analyze all the information that this device received.
So that information, Alex, how does it benefit you and me, or how you will essentially be the eyes and ears for the rest of us?
Sure.
How is this useful to the rest of the world?
Well, really, when the climate is changing, it'll change first and most significantly at the poles. And so the researchers really want to know what's going on with the Southern Ocean, what animals the seal is eating, which indicates, a lot of stuff about, the inhabitants of the Southern Ocean at that time.
And it gives us a big heads up about climate change, weather, things like that will affect us in years to come.
Exactly, exactly.
This has also got to be kind of cool for younger people, especially students, who hopefully will be following everything you're doing. What do you hope they can pick up as well?
Well, that you know, living here in the Mid-South, you know, we were underwater at one time.
Right.
And now, you know, we have, you know, the Mississippi, which you guys get to see every day. I love this. But it just opens the world up to the students that really don't get to see, you know, we'll probably never get to see, you know, the Southern Ocean or Antarctica. There's so few people who get to go. That's why I feel so privileged and honored to be selected to do this.
So what's next for you? Once you come back home, you going maybe to the Bahamas?
Someplace warm,
Yeah.
Get a little rest.
But we will fly through New Zealand, and it is their summertime, so I hope to get to spend a couple of days down there to warm up a bit.
Wow.
All right, great trip. Congratulations. And
Thank you so
come
much.
on back to Live at 9 when you warm up. We'd love to have you back here to tell us about your trip.
We'd love to, and we'd like to send you a postcard. So if you guys would, we're doing this until January 5th.
Okay.
If you just fill out the postcard with your address, you write something on the back, and I'll take these all down to McMurdo Station with me, and I'll mail them back while I'm there.
All right, we'll definitely do it.
Plan.
Alex, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great hanging out with you.
All right.
Appreciate it.